the Jump Force? Want to talk about Jump Force real quick?
I mean, I don't have a ton to say on it, but Jump Force was shown, and it's looking great. It's going to be another entry in the Shonen Jump line of games, the Jump Superstars and such like that. It's going to be a large anime crossover fighting game with characters from anime such as Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece, I believe Bleach, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of other ones in there as well. No one really knows when it's coming out. I think it's next year sometime. But that's going to be pretty incredible. You were looking at it, and even you had interest in it, which I thought was kind of impressive since you normally don't show any interest in that sort of stuff.
In what? In fighting games? Or
Well, it's certainly not something that's jump focused.
Jump focus? Oh, because you're...
No, jump because it's
not
Shonen Jump.
Oh. Well, it's a unique fighting game, which is hard and harder to get to appreciate or see them develop like this. So to me, the first thing when I saw that, this looks like a fight scene like in a superhero movie. I hate to bring up a Zack Snyder thing, but being smashed into buildings and, you know what I mean, being thrown about, and it's open. So I'm like, okay, there's a lot more strategy to this than to me, or a lot more. At least there's a lot more elements here where you're not locked into 2D one-on-one fighting game. Go. Yes, that's fine. It's fun, but this looks a lot. There's a lot more freedom to how you're fighting, being thrown into all the objects and like a mountain in this scene. I don't know. It looks very enjoyable.
So it's going to be a 3-on-3 tag, and as they say, there's light attacks, heavy attacks, guards, sidestep, dodges, special attacks, but it's all fairly easy to execute and pull off. It's going to be, it's considered kind of a beginner's fighter. I don't want to make a direct comparison to Smash because that's not quite right, but it's certainly something different. It's certainly accessible in a different way. These games generally are.
The impact of the hits is what I notice, and I guess obviously that's the anime influence, where it slows down for some of these big hits.
Uh-huh.
I think that it's nice because you can follow the action as well, and it gives you a chance to really appreciate what you're seeing. Because I might complaints. One of the reasons I don't like the Marvel vs. Capcom stuff is I can't see what the fuck's going on. I just can't. I can't even follow it. I know that if you're a high-level player, you can, but for this at least, I can follow what's going along, but it still looks very interesting visually. It's visually appealing still. Yeah, he throws the guy across, he smacks into something. You still have a lot of combos. So, no. Yeah, I was shocked too that I was like, okay, this is something I actually want to play. Just because it's different. He gets thrown into a fucking bus or something, explodes. Yeah, they're on the city. The city street looks gorgeous, this sort of city street. And you destroy everything, and it looks like it stays destroyed. All this stuff around you. So, I mean, I know Tekken kind of did that in the past, but that was, come on, he went through a wall.
Lots of games have done that sort of thing. But this
looks like a movie.
Yeah. No, I think it's going to be very fun. So, it'll be interesting to see what it's like when it comes out. I'm wondering how many characters they'll throw in. These games tend to throw a lot in. They were comparing, saying that they wanted it to be more like one of the old Dragon Ball Z Budokai games or something like that. And, those games are notorious, especially I think it was Budokai Tenkaichi 3 or something that had 125 characters.
Okay, that's nuts.
So I don't think they'll go that crazy, but considering all the licenses that they have to pull from and whatnot, the roster on this will probably be huge.
Will there be people from One Punch Man characters?
That's not Shonen Jump, so no, I don't believe so.
That'd be a crossover. Could you have One Punch Man in? How would you do that if it's One Punch Man? Just have him kick?
Luckily, I don't think we have to worry about it. Just have him do laps and sit-ups.
Oh, that's his attacks?
Yeah.
One Punch!